You've adopted this belief that everything has to be hard, everything has to be difficult. You really have to work hard to earn every single thing. And that belief is blocking the abundance from coming to you. Things are just gonna start working out for you, but you have to allow yourself to believe it. Money wants to be with you. Abundance wants to be in your life. The problem is you are not aligning with that frequency. You are taking every opportunity to complain, and you are taking every opportunity to reinforce the same limiting beliefs that is repelling money from you. It is repelling abundance from you. When it comes to manifesting, no one gives you the cheat codes like I do, okay? So if you want to manifest more money, if you want to manifest better relationships, if you want to manifest more abundance, more happiness, you need to subscribe and you need to turn on those notifications because you do not want to miss when I post a video. Today we're going to talk about the masculine and feminine energetics of money and how you can balance these energies in your life right now so you can start attracting more abundance into your life. Now, in order for the advice I'm going to give you to work, you need to be able to let go of the past. You can't continue to assume the same things and you can't keep thinking the same way. You're going to have to completely reprogram your subconscious mind and the way that you see money and the way that you see abundance. And you're gonna have to take a really good look at the current actions that you're taking and see if those align with your most abundant self. Because oftentimes we say we want more money, we say we want more of this, and we're affirming, I am wealthy, I'm so wealthy, I get paid to exist. But then in our day-to-day lives, we still act like we don't have anything. We still act like we're in scarcity. The feminine energetics of money have to do with being able to call money in, being able to attract opportunities. This is what people think of when they think of manifesting money. They think of the aspect of attracting a new opportunity or attracting an idea that's gonna make you money or attracting someone who's gonna gift you money or whatever the manifestation may be. The feminine energetics have to do with calling it in, with the unseen part of it, the part of it where people will say, oh, you're lucky, you got lucky, you were at the right place at the right time, you just happen to know the right people. Like those things that tend to be like coincidences that sort of line up in our favor to bring us our manifestation, that's the feminine aspect. For example, you could be manifesting that you double your income, right? And maybe you get an idea about something, but you don't act on it. So you think you're manifesting and then you feel that the manifestation isn't working, but when you're getting the nudges and when you're getting the ideas, you're not acting on it. You're only focusing on the feminine aspect and you're completely ignoring the masculine aspect of having to do something to get it. So maybe you're manifesting to double your income and you get the idea to launch your own business because you've always had a hobby of creating skincare and you think, oh, I would like to sell skincare. But then you don't do anything with that idea and your income stays the same. It's something that you're going to have to do both. You're going to have to balance both of these energies and you're going to need to be receptive to the actions that you may need to take. So the thing that's going to prevent you from acting is fear. You're going to get an idea for a way to increase your income or increase your abundance, and maybe you've already gotten these ideas, but you haven't acted on it because you're scared. Maybe you are scared because the people in your life aren't encouraging you. They're telling you, oh, don't quit your job, gotta stay safe, don't start this business because it's not gonna work out, the market is too saturated, whatever it may be. And so you've allowed the opinions of others to keep you from taking this step into your financial independence, right? So you cannot allow the opinions of others to stop you. You cannot allow your own fears to stop you. Because where you're going, you've never been before. So of course you're going to be scared. Of course you're going to be fearful. Of course you're going to feel uncomfortable at first. It's going to feel a little bit unnatural because you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Think about the feminine energetics like the algorithm on social media. The algorithm is going to naturally show your content to the people that want to see this type of content. But if the algorithm doesn't have enough information, if you haven't posted enough content, if you're not using text in your content to give the algorithm some sort of text to go off of to know what your content is about, if you don't have an Instagram bio to say what you post or what you talk about, the algorithm's not going to know who to show your content to, right? The feminine energetics of money is not going to know what opportunities to bring you, or if you really want these opportunities, because you're not giving it anything. You're not acting on anything. So setting a clear intention is important, because then it sets you up to know what steps you need to take. Any hobbies that you have, anything that you do, there is some way that you can monetize it. There is some way that you can be earning more money. At this point, every single hobby that I have, everything that I do, I'm getting paid for. Even if it's just $1, even if it's just pennies, okay, I'm getting paid something for literally everything I do, even the things that are just for fun. Now, this is something I teach you in the Divinely Compensated course, and also I teach this in the Internet Money Playbook if you like to read instead. The Internet Money Playbook is actually pretty cool because it takes you step by step on how to launch your own online business from literally any hobby that you may have, and it gives you like all the AI prompts that you can use if you like to work with AI, or if you like to do things yourself, you can do it yourself. But if you're trying to start your own business and you want to just get more money from different sources that you're not already getting it, then I suggest checking out those resources. You can find all the links for that in my description. You deserve to get paid to exist. You deserve to get paid for everything that you do. You deserve to be able to live your life, enjoy your life, and feel abundant. Okay, so part of attracting more money, especially the feminine energetics of it, is feeling abundant. So you can't just depend on the actions. You can't just depend on the masculine aspect of putting in the work and working hard and doing the thing and showing up and staying persistent. That's equally as important. But just on the same note, you need to have that faith. Okay, that is where all of this energetic inner work comes in. That is where reprogramming your subconscious mind is extremely important, because you could be doing all the work. You could be doing all the right things and starting the business online and doing all the correct marketing things and doing all the correct sales tactics, but you're not attracting anything and you're still making $0 because you're still in scarcity. You're not doing the feminine energetics. You're not doing the feminine inner work of feeling abundant. So how do you feel abundant? Well, you can do this through affirmations, you can do this through meditation, visualization, really all those techniques. I like to call them mind shift tools. All those mind shift tools are here to help you. They're just tools. They're just something that you can use to trigger a feeling in your mind. But the goal is to feel some type of way. So anything that you do, any tactic that you take needs to be having an effect on how you feel. That's why affirmations don't work for everyone, because sometimes people will just repeat affirmations, but they're still actually feeding the old belief, because every time they say, "Oh, I am wealthy," their mind automatically reaffirms, "No, I'm not." And so even though you're saying the affirmation, you're actually affirming the opposite, because every time you say it, you remember and you remind yourself of the feeling of scarcity. So only do these things if they make you feel more abundant. Okay, this can be simple as going out for a walk in nature and admiring all of the greenery around you, or being grateful for how much access you have to water or to food or to Wi-Fi, right? That's something we take for granted. Like 20 years ago, people couldn't just go on their phone at any place, anywhere, and like watch a whole movie on their phone. You can literally pull up Netflix or TikTok or Instagram and watch a whole YouTube live from the comfort of your phone while you're walking your dog, right? These are things that you can tap into to tap into that feeling of abundance. So it really doesn't matter which one you do first. It doesn't matter if you start by taking actions or if you start by affirming and tapping into abundance and attracting opportunities. You can do both at the same time. You can start by taking action. You can start by saying affirmations and then take action. It really doesn't matter. The point is that you have to hold space for both. You can't just focus on one thing. And that goes for manifesting anything. If you're manifesting a relationship and you're manifesting that you're going to meet the perfect person, but then you stay at home all day and you're not on any dating apps and you don't go outside and meet people, what are you going to meet your soulmate? Do you think that they're just going to come to your door and knock on your door and be like, hey, God told me to knock on your door? I mean, that could happen, but that would probably take a lot of mental energy to manifest. So you want to help the process along by getting out there, right? But just as much as you want to take those physical actions, you also want to stay positive. You also want to focus on your intention, because you could be doing all the right things, but then not attracting anything. Okay, the easiest way to identify if you're missing one or the other is by evaluating what you're currently doing. So what are you manifesting? Like, what source of income are you manifesting? What type of money, what type of abundance are you currently manifesting? And then what are you doing to manifest that? So if you ask yourself, okay, I'm trying to manifest $10,000. What am I currently doing to manifest this? Am I just saying affirmations? Have I received any ideas about any potential business opportunities? Am I also looking for different job opportunities? Am I also putting myself out there? Am I also researching different ways to earn money? What are you doing, right? Because you may not know the way that you're going to get the $10,000. It may require you to watch some content on the best sources of income in 2024, or it may require you to purchase something like my ebook or my course, or someone else's book or someone else's course that teaches you how to monetize your hobbies, or something that teaches you ways that you can leverage the internet to earn more money without actually having to quit your job or actually having to stop doing what you're doing or really invest that much time into it, right? It may require you to seek something out in order to get the inspiration to act on something. Or it may require you to simply just go to a certain place at a certain time and meet the perfect person, right? I've gotten opportunities from so many different places. I've gotten opportunities where I was the one that initiated it and I went and sought out the information and then I got the idea. And it's also happened where I just knew I wanted more money and I was just kind of like manifesting it, and then someone reached out to me to ask me for something or to invite me to help them with something or present some kind of job opportunity, and then I still had to accept it, right? And then that's where the money came from. Or I've had it happen where, actually this happened recently, where someone reached out to me to offer me income opportunity, and I was kind of like, I don't really want this opportunity, but something about it intrigues me, right? You have to follow your intuition, babe, I'm telling you. So even though I didn't actually want that specific opportunity, something about it felt like I should take it. And next thing you know, I met someone through that opportunity who then helped me manifest money through another area that I was trying to manifest. So you never know. You have to allow yourself to sort of go with the flow. And part of that is the feminine aspect of surrender and being able to have a plan, but then surrender to the process of the opportunities, surrender to the potentiality of what could be happening for you. Like, I'm telling you, there's been times where I literally get invited to a social event and I don't want to go, but I'm like, ooh, it feels like I should go. And then I go, and then I meet someone who's going to help me with something else. I can't even explain to you and put into words how many times I've gotten a manifestation from a completely unrelated source, from somewhere I didn't even expect it to come, right? So you have to allow yourself to be open to receiving in many different ways. That's another thing that could be blocking money from you, is you have this idea of what you want and you think it's going to come from one specific area. And so even though there's other opportunities presenting themselves and other ideas, you're just like, no, it has to come from here. You can manifest this abundance through any source, right? You can manifest it through your relationships. You can manifest it through job opportunities. You can manifest it through hobbies that you monetize. You can manifest it through simple good luck. You were at the right place at the right time and you got a gift, right? You have to stay open and receptive, okay? Because I remember one time I went on this podcast and there was like a silly little competition and the reward was a $50 gift card and I ended up winning. And I'm telling you, like, I wasn't like trying that hard. I just knew that if there's any way for money to come to me, it's gonna come to me. Whenever I'm in a room where I can make money, I'm always the one that's gonna get the money, okay? So did I deserve to win that competition? I don't know. I just know that I always attract abundance everywhere I go. And I didn't even know there was gonna be a prize. I didn't even know there was gonna be a competition. So it's funny how like things just work out. Like things are just gonna start working out for you, but you have to allow yourself to believe it. Because the biggest thing that keeps people from receiving is the fact that they don't think they're going to receive. You've adopted this belief that everything has to be hard, everything has to be difficult. You really have to work hard to earn every single thing. And that belief is blocking the abundance from coming to you, because I don't have that belief. When I had that belief, I wasn't getting anything. Now that I changed that belief and I believe that everything works out for me and I get paid to exist, now everything is being proven to me. It's being shown to me, because now literally everything I'm doing is profitable. And before this was actually true, I was still affirming that. But not only was I affirming it and focusing on the feminine aspect, I was also showing up. I was also listening to my intuition. Anytime I came up with an idea, I would always act on it. And it wouldn't always return money to me, right? Sometimes I would get an idea for something and then nothing would happen and I wouldn't make any money from it. And then I'd do the next idea and then that idea I'd get money from. So you never know. It's also happened that I get a nudge to do something and then it's not profitable, doesn't make any money. And then 6 months later, I think of a second idea or how to change it in some way. And then I make one simple tweak and now it's making a lot of money. So you never know. You can't judge every situation based off the immediate outcome. You have to let things play out. You have to stay focused and you have to allow yourself to be surprised. But at the base of everything is having faith. So that's why I told you, like, it's so important to reprogram your subconscious mind. And that's something I've made so many videos on, and I have courses on it and workbooks on it. And there's actually a new workbook I posted, the 33-day playbook to how to become happy, healthy, and wealthy. So if you want like a good overview of just how to level up in general, that's a good one to start with for sure. But you're not going to be able to see immediate results from every single thing you do, and you have to keep that faith. And you have to, even when things are showing you that nothing is working, you have to continue to believe that things are working out for you. Okay, you have to deny what you're seeing and say, nope, that's not my reality. I choose abundance. I choose to make lots of money. You know, if you have to be delusional, be delusional. Like, there's been times where I literally will tell myself, no, my internet is glitching because I know I made more money than that. Specifically when I got monetized on YouTube, the first month I got monetized, I think I made like $300, and then the second month like $450, and at that point, I was like, no, this app is glitching. I know I made more than $400. There's no way. And then the month after that, I made $1,300. It literally more than tripled in 1 month because I stayed persistent. I didn't just allow those numbers to keep me down and make me feel bad about it. I was like, no, There must be a glitch, because I know I made way more money than that. I know I made at least $1,000. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Like that number is incorrect. I don't believe you. And through that persistence, next thing you know, I made $1,300 the next month. But at the same time, I was making content. I was working on improving my content so I would make more money from each video. I was listening to my intuition when my intuition said, oh, make a video on this topic. Oh, this is a really good idea. Make a video about that topic. And then by listening to that intuition, I tripled my income in 1 month. So you have to do both, all right? I hope you understand the importance of the feminine energy and the masculine energy, because you have to balance out both if you want to succeed and you want to feel abundant. When it comes to manifesting, no one gives you the cheat codes like I do, okay? So if you want to manifest more money, if you want to manifest better relationships, if you want to manifest more abundance, more happiness, you need to subscribe and you need to turn on those notifications, because you do not want to miss when I post a video. If you want personal advice, all the links to work with me are in the description, okay? I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.